Hi Danielle, this is your reading going by what you posted last night about your relationship with RG. I'm going to try a few things. I'm just going to go with the flow to see how things pan out. What sort of style reading I'm going to do. I'm starting off with the standard reading I normally do, and which is the past with you and RG. I feel past is very controlling, as if he had all the tools, the ability, he had the things to bring to the table, and you were in a controlled environment where you were controlled onto this path that you were on. I feel that he was very much in control of this. And right now, between the two of you, he still has that. And I feel it's manipulating you to how he wants to be. So he has a lot of control over how you are. And what I'm picking up is that you don't feel that you've got enough to bring into the relationship. And right now you're feeling like a fish out of water. And you want to escape. So the advice I'm getting for you, you've got to look after yourself. You need to put walls up to say no wherever you feel necessary. I know things can get really tough for you, and we all need some kind of release, and whatever you're doing with that release, I'm not going to mention here on social media, but I don't feel it's good for you to do that. So be careful what you do to release the stress. We all need to release stress in some form, but your current method isn't the best. So getting on to how I see things panning out, it's going to feel, I'm not seeing a positive outcome in this. What I mean by a positive outcome, I don't feel strong connection. I feel more of a distance. I'm not picking up of it, any aggression, any nastiness, but I am feeling a distance, like ships sort of passing in the night where things just carry on, but there's not much interaction. So things are going backwards and forwards like that, but there's no connection with the two of you, and that's how I feel things are going to be. I do feel a continuation on how you was feeling last night when you put the message up asking for the help. Having said that, I'm also picking up it doesn't feel like a commitment. It doesn't feel like a connection. It feels more like a restriction regarding you two, and it feels like you're tied into each other. So the ships in the night are still going to be there, so I still feel you're going to be around each other, but I don't feel you connecting with each other. And the reason why you're still going to be around each other is because there is this commitment I feel between you. So it just feels like my hands are doing that as if that's the two of you. Both. You know, when you put, I don't know if you can remember magnets. If you put two magnets together, they can either repel or attract. And I feel every time you go too close, you could be like this. Every time you two get close, I feel like you're just moving around each other. That's how I feel things are going to pan out for you both. I'm going to leave this camera recording, and I'm going to try and do a quick relationship spread for you. To see how things go. So now I'm shuffling the cards, thinking of the connection between you and RG, and the connection between you and RG. Okie dokie, right. These cards I lay out on this side is for you. These cards are Mr. RG, and these are the connections between you both. So starting off on top, I can see you're in so much pain, and you just can't move. Everything's just so you're really hurting so much. You just cannot do anything. You're like, boom, completely whacked out. And I feel that's how you are now. There's arguments, there's battles. Whenever you're with RG, which makes sense. Why I felt you two were like that. I just feel clashing. And deep down, I just feel you want out. I don't feel you want us to stay there at all. Now, being fair on Mr. RG, I don't know who he is. He's finding it's hard work for him. He's finding it hard. And this is regarding the relationship. This is not his personal reading. This is regarding the relationship between you two. He is finding it hard work. Where you're like in so much pain, he's finding it really hard work. And the previous reading where I gave you, do you remember I said there's a locked in? You're both locked. I don't feel the connection, but there's like a commitment. And I feel that's what he's using in this relationship. That's his main tool to say. So that's what he's putting forward in this relationship. He's also not happy in this relationship, like you are. I don't feel he's being unfaithful to you, but I do feel he's got another interest away from you, and that seems to be his interest. That's making him tick. He's like it's his virtual man cave. What he's doing, he's going now, and that's his escape. So where you deep down, you just want to bolt and go. I feel with Mr. RG, he's doing things for his own escape, his own release, and it feels quite. I don't think he's being completely open with what he's doing, but I'm not picking up unfaithfulness. It feels like his release again. Where I felt your release on the previous spread I've done was not your best. I feel this is what he's doing. I feel he's hooking up with the lads, having fun, and I don't think that he's got his own channel of release. That's what he's doing. So he's also feeling a bit frustrated as well. So there's chaotic energy between you two. It's very fiery. It's I don't think anything but calm. It's either all fiery or nothing at all, and that's the current energy I'm getting between you both. So that's what I'm picking up. I'm going to keep the camera rolling. We're up to 9 minutes. I'm going to continue reading. Now I'm going to do a reading now for you on how things are going. I'm staring at your photo, not at the camera. Okay. that one. Okay, I'm going to lay the cards down. The first card I lay down is going to be how you are and how things are now, and each card I turn over from there onwards is going to be, it's like reading your future diary. That's what I'm going to be seeing. So first card, you're feeling, as we've covered in the other two readings, it's all everything to waste. All the effort you've been doing is just to waste. You just want to throw it all away. That's where you are now. Change. I feel you changing to say, right, okay, no more vulnerable, weak me. I'm going to start standing up for myself. I feel you being strong, standing up, confronting the issue. There will be a clash back. He won't back down. What you're bringing to forward, he'll bring the same. None of this uneven balance that I picked up in the very first reading where you wasn't bringing anything and he was. I feel whatever you two, you're both going to be at very same energies. The problem with this, it's going to bang. There's no movement. It's going to be bang, blunt, quite head on. And after that, you're going to be the usual. Oh, then you sit down after an argument and think, oh, what's happened? When you look at the damage that's been done. And then it's going to be a feeling of, okay, now what's open for me? I feel you're a case of saying, of evaluating the situation and now looking, saying, okay, the world's opened up for me. I now have options on what I want to do. So moving up. You'll be very cold, you'll be isolated. No, I won't say cold and isolated. You'll be cold and you'll be harsh and be like, you'll be no fool. No one's going to take you for a mug. You'll be sharp. You will be sharp. And what I'm feeling with this sharpness you'll be having is that sharpness will be because there's a lot of stuff that you've information on Mr. RG over this time, and you're gonna take all that knowledge with you. It's gonna be like, I've got this. You know, like you see in the soaps when they have a memory card and it's got all that this person's history, and I feel you'll have that with you, and that's going to be you're going to keep that. It's going to be your trump card. You're going to be holding that, and I feel you biding your time. And I feel again, you're going to be approaching Mr. RG for some kind of settlement. To say, right, this is what I want. And it's going to be unpleasant. There are going to be clashes. They're going to say, oh, it's going to be another closing of the door. That closing of the door will be an opening of your door, and I feel you having a lot more things with you, more in control. What it feels like for me is, imagine you have lots of things to do, but all these things are in little boxes. Everything you want to do, or anything you want to do, you go to the box, you open it up, take out what you want, do what you need to do, put it back in the box, put the lid on, and then put the box away. Then you go to the other thing you need to do. Pull the box out, lift the lid, take whatever you want, do what you need to do, put it back in the box, lid goes in the box, and you put it away. Everything is for you to control. So you say when, and you say not. Everything's all tidy and controlled. And I feel you will be in that. So you have all these options. When you want to, when you don't want to, when you will, when you won't. Everything's going to be very. I feel you dictating on how things are. Great. And I feel again another connection with you and RG. And I feel a sincere. I feel he'll be quite sorry in this. And the two doors I picked up earlier about the door closing, this apology where we get to each other, this will be the end. I feel this will be the end of this. Whatever chemistry was there, I feel this will be the end of it. Because I feel after this, I see you moving on. I see you moving on to. It actually feels like you might even move home. I do feel you moving on from this. I do pick up, as you move on from this, there'll be limitations to how much you will be able to move on because of the controlling thing. I still feel that hanging around. So I do feel you moving on, but I feel that's with limitations due to the controllingness. Okay, and actually I had 3 readings all in one. Obviously this last reading I've done is none of it has happened yet, apart from the current feeling now where you feel like all that hard work, you just poured it all away. All the rest hasn't happened yet. I would really love some feedback on this, because I very rarely get feedback on future readings, because you can't give feedback on future readings unless you pop back and just give another post to say yes, it's working out, you said, or no, it didn't. Be really interesting. I hope this reading means 17 minutes, yet lucky you, 17 minutes. I hope this has helped you out. I know you've been in a bad situation, or you still are. I hope this has given you some focus. The first reading's given you some help on what to do, what not to do. The second reading was the relationship reading, the balance between you two, and this third reading is like how I see it's a longer futuristic reading, like the future diary of you. So please remember to leave me feedback, as it helps so much with my development. Many thanks to you, many blessings, and good luck. Thank you.